that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
And it's just you and I, way beyond the moon, somewhere in the night. There's a feeling all around, and I see it in your eyes. Now that you're found me, please don't leave me on. Put your arms around me and keep on holding on. Lay down beside me before this feeling's gone. Yeah, yeah. Shadows in the light, nothing's what it seems. Painted black and white in my watercolor dreams. There's a spirit inside me. There's a message on your lips, and I'll feel your body moving just beyond my fingertips. Now that you found me, please don't leave me on. Put your arms around me and keep on holding on. Lay down beside me before this feeling's gone. There's a cold driving rain. You're my shelter from the storm, and I'm frightened like a child, but you keep me safe and warm. Keep me safe and warm. Yeah. Now that you found me, please don't leave me on. Put your arms around me and keep on holding on. Lay down beside me before this feeling's gone. Yeah, yeah. Before this feeling gone. Oh, come on. Before this feeling's gone. Before this feeling's gone. before this feeling's gone.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our featured guest today is Freebo.
Hi Ralph, how you doing?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Nice to see you. Nice to be here.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
And Freebo is accompanied today by Jim Photoglow.
Hello.
Who was here last week as our featured guest and songwriter.
Good to be back. Time flies, doesn't it?
Yes. Had a nice trip since then, and
Seems like it was only 20 minutes ago.
it does. Seems like just yesterday to me, but you know. No, Jim and I have been actually traveling around and doing a thing as Freebo Photoglow, and we do that actually pretty often these days, and we make our own CDs, and we're two distinct individuals, but we get together as a distinct duo quite often as Freebo Photo, and so here we are. But this is my show, as last week was Jim's show, and he's supporting me as I support him, and that's kind of why we love each other, because we support each other in so many ways.
How cute.
Thank you.
I'd like to read a little bit from your bio. Singer-songwriter known first as a bass and tuba player for 10 years, recorded and toured with Bonnie Raitt, countless recordings and tours with artists from John Mayall, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Maria Muldaur, and Ringo Starr, to TV gigs on Saturday Night Live.
That's right.
Sounds pretty exciting to me.
Well, from time to time it was exciting, and from time to time it wasn't, and when it wasn't, it was probably my own doing, you know?
So tell me, you probably get this question a lot. How does one end up with the name Freebo?
Well, I know this is a kid's show, and no, there are children watching.
General
But
audience.
no, but back one crazy night in the 60s, in like 1967, actually, a bunch of us went and were experimenting with some psychedelics, and I wound up as Freebo, as one guy wound up as Euripides, and one guy wound up as Frog, who actually introduced Jim and myself, and it was a very interesting evening, and Freebo was born, yes, and once he was born, he became irrepressible, I suppose. And I hate to speak about myself in the third person, but I just did, so.
Okay. Well, you want to give us another tune?
Yeah. This is a song from my new CD, and new CD should be out certainly by the fall of '05. And I wrote this with Severn Brown and David Roth. It's called "To the Light." It goes like this. I've heard it said the earth looks peaceful when it's seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me. How do we hear the wisdom of the crickets in the night, singing out of sight from way down here, where there's only right or wrong? Why can't we just try to get along? I've heard it said, there's 100 million galaxies of light, lighting up the night for you and me. We could be just as peaceful as the earth from outer space, living in a place of harmony. Harmony, oh, such a lovely sound. Why do we put one another down? Just consider that there is no wrong or right, and consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light. To the light. I've heard it said, every culture has a history in stone, dances of their own they like to do, wouldn't you? like to be accepted just the way you are. Is that really hard to see? Couldn't we find a way to understand? Blow away that line in the sand. Just consider that there is no wrong or right, and consider that there is no black or white. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light, to the light, to the light. Dee dee dee, dee dee dee. There are always shades of gray to help us find our way to the light, to the light, to the light, to the light. I've heard it said, the earth looks peaceful when it's seen from outer space. Such a pretty place for you and me.
Right. Really dig the message.
Thank you, man.
Nicely put.
Thank you. Well, that's what I'm trying to do with my music, is combine the music that's in me from so many years ago, from the classical music that my parents had around, to the classic show tunes of Rodgers and Hammerstein and Leonard Bernstein, and the jazz of Louis Armstrong, and the marches of John Philip Sousa, and the early rock and roll of Little Richard, and Jimi Hendrix, and Chuck Berry, and Joni Mitchell, the singer-songwriters, and all the wonderful people that I met through Bonnie, great singer-songwriters, and hopefully some of it osmosed into me. And so I'm just a kind of a collection of all the places I've been and all the people I've met, and I'm just kind of just regurgitating it in my own inimitable way. And so,
Nice.
thank you.
Nicely said.
Thank you. Thank you. Just like I rehearsed it. Let's see. I guess you want me to do another song, huh, Ralph?
That sounds like a plan. Looks like what you're getting ready to do.
Well, you know, that's just what they'd expect me to do, I think.
So being Freebo, you're going to do something completely different.
Well, I have to, don't I? Because that's just what they'd expect. Well, I'll play this for you, Amy, because you were here the other night when Jim and I opened for Lowen and Navarro, and I'm glad you like this tune. And it's one of my favorite tunes. It's also from my new CD, which will be called, more than likely, Before the Separation. That's the name of this tune, and just addresses my concerns about what's going on in the world and what's not going on, and what used to go on and what I'd hoped for. And you know, it's got a bit of idealism and a bit of, I guess, pessimism, and a lot of hope and responsibility. And it's called Before the Separation. Goes like this. That might sound better. Was it an illusion back when I was young, when everyone was living on a promise? In unity and dignity, together we were one, believing in the freedom of a dream. Once upon a great frontier, not so long ago, the hope of man and earth were so connected. This beautiful creation here there to help us grow is watching as it slowly slips away. On this carousel of madness, on the horse to kingdom come, I see our dreams just melting in the sun. Won't you take me back to Eden, to a time when we were one, before the separation had begun? For the ones who have the money and the many who have not, the great divide grows wider by the moment. Equal opportunity doesn't mean a lot to the one who has to struggle to get by. On this carousel of madness, on the horse to kingdom come, I see our dreams just melting in the sun. Won't you take me back to Eden, to a time when we were one, before the separation had begun? Hiding in our lives, we blindly close our eyes. Safe but not so sound, no freedom to be found, no. Ooh. Now I will give my heart and soul, show undying faith, fighting for a cause that I believe in. Tactical delusions lead me not astray, for the voices of the healing will survive. On this carousel of madness, on the horse to kingdom come, I see our dreams just melting in the sun. Won't you take me back to Eden, to a time when we were one, before the separation had begun? Won't you take me back to Eden, to a time when we were one, before the separation had begun? Ooh.
Nice.
Thank you.
We should tell folks how to get in touch with you in case they want to find out more about your recordings and your touring schedule. And they can they can email you at info@freebo.com.
No. Actually, that won't work.
That won't work.
It's freebo@freebo.com. Info@freebo.com. I don't know where that's going to go. It'll go to freebo.com, but no, freebo@freebo.com. That's me. And, well, that's the website, www.freebo.com. If you just go to freebo.com, it'll tell you how to get me, which is fine.
If you Google Freebo, you'll probably get you.
Well, who knows where you'll get me if you Google me. I'm not responsible for that.
All right.
Want to hear another song?
Yeah.
Well, see that? Why don't you hold that CD up there? That one on. There you go. Because this is. I'm very proud of this CD. This is my. Here it comes, right over there. It's my anyway. It's about to show it. It's my Dog People CD. Yeah, there it is, and it's all dog songs. And hi. It's all dog songs. It's half original, half covers, and it was inspired by my beautiful golden retriever, Garbo. That's Garbo right there. And Garbo is hanging on. Garbo's almost 15 years old, but she's given me a lot of lessons. And I wrote a song about her on this called "What Can I Do to Be More Like You?" because she's got it going on. I'd like to play it for you.
soft and tender, tough as steel. Here and now you know what's real. No one tells you how to feel. You lie there so peacefully, loving unconditionally. I wish I was less like me. What can I do to be more like you? When I get in my way, what would you say to get me through? Days like these I know I need to be more like you. As I try to beat the clock, that voice inside my head won't stop. You just said no need to talk. As the sun is going down, you just smile and I just frown. I'm so lost and you're so found. What can I do to be more like you? When I get in my way, what would you say to get me through? Days like these I know I need to be more like you. All the commotion, all the human misery in a world that's so confused. But your love and devotion, such a perfect mystery, guiding me to someday be to be more like you. Dee 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 dee. Life is short, here and gone. Through the tears I'll carry on. Give me hope and keep me strong. To face my trouble, know what's true. To treat each day like it's brand new. I know that's what you would do. That's what I'll do to be more like you. When I get in my way, that's what I'll say to get me through. Days like these, it's hard to be. Yes, days like these, I know I need to be more like you.
Another winner.
Thank you.
Great. Well, we just have about 4 minutes left to the show. Time flies when you're having fun. I want to thank you for being our guest, Freebo.
Oh, it's my
and
pleasure.
You as well, Jim.
Thanks. Good
Thank you for-
feedback.
Thank you for having us.
You want to set up the last number?
Well, this last number actually is something that the people in the audience here and at home can certainly join in. This is a song from my first CD, The End of the Beginning, and you can get my CDs if you go to my website at freebo.com. You can push the buy button and it will send you to CD Baby, or you can go right to CD Baby and you can get them right there, which is really a wonderful website. You can get all sorts of terrific music there. This song is called Sometimes It's for Nothing, and it has a little chorus on, which is, I feel good, I feel good. You just sing that, sing it in harmony, and no matter how you feel now, you will feel better in a couple minutes. You gonna play some harp with me?
Be glad to.
In the key of E?
Yeah.
Thank you. Here we go. Sometimes it's for nothing. Whoa, Lucy likes potatoes. Billy likes his beer. Johnny drives a hot rod so we can get on out of here. Daddy's at the factory all the time again. Mama's clipping coupons instead of shopping with her friends. Sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel, and I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. One more time. I feel good. Just like in the Bible, trouble comes along. Things start getting out of hand. You can't tell right from wrong. Samson and Delilah, Cain and Abel too. Everybody's got to do just what they got to do. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel, and I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Last night I saw a movie where the hero gets the girl. I was sitting with my popcorn. I was in another world. Maybe I'm a dreamer, but this I truly swear. I saw the hero disappear, and it was me up there. Well, sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly how you feel, and I feel good. I feel good. Oh, I feel good. I feel good, yeah. Sometimes it's for nothing, and sometimes it's for real. Sometimes you just know exactly